This is the Washington Times front page for Monday, October 17th, 2022. Thanks for starting your week with us. I'm George Gerbo. Chinese President Xi Jinping kicked off a critical week-long Communist Party Congress strongly defending his economic and COVID policies while vowing to stamp out democratic dissent in Hong Kong and pursue the reunification of Taiwan. The formal decision on whether Xi will get a precedent-shattering third five-year term as party general secretary isn't expected until the coming weekend, foreign editor Dave Sands reports, but there's little doubt that he won't. Observers say China faces a host of challenges, both foreign and domestic, including a draconian COVID-19 repression policy that's causing major economic woes, a Russian ally whose misadventures in Ukraine have caused headaches and embarrassment, and an increasingly confrontational administration in the United States that has rallied its allies to contain China in the region. Georgia's toss-up Senate race heads toward a conclusion with the start of early voting Monday in a contest that will help determine which party controls the upper chamber of Congress. National politics reporter Susan Ferricchio reports Republican Herschel Walker and Democratic incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock have remained neck and neck in the polls amid the crossfire of negative campaign ads and carefully timed opposition research dumps. The debate between the two men Friday in Savannah was a slugfest, and a portion of it was dedicated to questioning the candidates about scandals that have surfaced in news reports and campaign ads. Unions are shifting their strategy on strikes, increasingly opting for walkouts of 1 or 2 days instead of striking indefinitely as they angle to get new contracts with less risk. Dave Boyer reports workers are more often choosing stoppages that end when they willingly return to their jobs a day later. Of the 302 strikes in the U.S. so far this year, 141, or 47%, have lasted a day or less, according to the Labor Action Tracker at Cornell University's Industrial Labor Relations School. Only 41 strikes, 13%, have lasted 30 days or more. Through the same period last year, workers held 53 strikes of a day or less out of a total of 172 walkouts, or 31%. You can read all of these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. You can also find our entire lineup of news, commentary, and sports podcasts at WashingtonTimes.com/podcasts. Russian intelligence officials attempted to recruit captured members of Ukraine's Azov regiment to join a large-scale fight planned against Western Europe and the United States. The regiment's chief of staff, Bohdan Kortevich, was among the more than 2,000 Ukrainian service members captured in May when Russia overwhelmed the Azovstal steel plant. He told our Joseph Clark his captors attempted to chip away at his loyalty to Ukraine as part of a psychological pressure campaign spanning his 4 months as a prisoner of war. He said turning against his country or its Western allies was never an option. An FBI agent who served on special counsel Robert Mueller's team has revealed that her request to interrogate a Democratic operative involved in Christopher Steele's dossier was scuttled by top officials at the Bureau. Jeff Murdoch reports FBI agent Amy Anderson said she asked in 2017 to interview Democratic operative Charles Dolan about the dossier, but FBI officials ignored her requests. She made the claim during the trial of Russian analyst Igor Danchenko. Anderson was the second witness Friday to testify that an FBI supervisor halted efforts to look into Dolan, a longtime Democratic operative with ties to Hillary Clinton. Danchenko's trial continues this week. And finally, Border Patrol agents and analysts tell our Stephen Dinan that the Department of Homeland Security's announcement it will oust some Venezuelans caught jumping the border is turning out to be less than it seems. Mexico has slapped a limit on the number of Venezuelans it will take back, Border Patrol agents said. The exact number isn't clear, but agents said it will put a significant dent in the U.S. effort. The National Border Patrol Council said agents are aware Mexico has capped the number of Venezuelans it will take back. The actual cap is unknown, but the council said it's a small percentage of border crossers. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in any major podcast app. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.